Hi everyone, my name is Fiona from the University of Maryland University College Data Analytics Program. I'm taking the class Data 620 for the summer of 2017, instructed by Professor Majed Algandar. In this short video, I'm going to talk about a time series analysis on American time use. As you can see, I'm using Tableau for this analysis, and I have already uploaded my dataset into the software. We're going to look at the storybook that I created that shows these different variables that impact American time use. The question to ask is, how do Americans spend their time each week for a period of 7 years? As you can see, the first graph shows a line graph that shows the variables food and drink preparation and caring for children. As you can see, I included color to differentiate the variables, and I also included trend lines to give me more insight on the analysis. From the graph, we can see that food and drink preparation is trending upwards, and caring for children is trending downwards. This makes sense considering the fact that as a family grows bigger, they'll spend more time on food and drink preparation, and as a family goes, as kids grow older, the parents will spend a lot less time on caring for them. I also did a forecast, a future prediction for the next 7 years, because this analysis was done from 2004 to 2010. So I predicted the next 7 years after that, and you can see from my shaded area that there's a 95% confidence that my predicted data will lie within this shaded area. And you can also see from the p-value and the r-squared computations that it's a good the data is a good fit for the model, because the smaller the p-value, if a p-value is smaller than 0, way smaller than 0.5, and the r-squared value tends closer to 1, that shows that the data is a good fit for the model. The next table we're going to look at is how sports impact American time use. As you can see, I grouped this by gender, and it's evident that males spend more time on sports activities compared to females. I also included trend lines and forecasting in this graph. The next graph we're going to look at in the storybook is how employment status and education level impact American time use. As you can see, the highly educated individuals and and the highest being doctoral degree holders and professors. Something interesting that I saw on in this table is that as years go by, the weekly earnings increase, but then the weekly hours worked decrease. That was a pretty interesting insight, and as you can see, the predictions show a steady growth of the data. Um, the next thing we're gonna look at is socialization and relaxing. As you can see, the highly educated people, individuals, that's doctoral degree holders, professors, don't have any time to socialize and relax. They put in more weekly hours worked, and they also earn the highest. As you can see, for example, a professor will put in 45 weekly hours worked and will pretty much earn closer to 1,000 1,500 $1,400 a week, and so they don't have any time to socialize and relax as compared to, let's say, middle a grade 10 a 10th grade individual. And the next graph you're going to look at is a bar chart that shows a general overview of the variables that impact American time use. As you can see, it's evident that females spend more time on activities like housework, caring for children, and preparing meals as compared to males. But if you look down here in the bar chart, you can see in brown that the brown bars show that male earn substantially higher than females. This background is just a general overview of how these measures impact American time use. Um, Finally, we're going to look at the references. I got this data set from the Big Data University, and I believe such an analysis would be it would be beneficial for economic analysis and labor and statistical analysis. You're looking at factors like unemployment rate or employment rate, how households allocate their time for different activities, and how much time is allocated to work. And such an analysis will be very, very beneficial. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day.